This is Algebra 2A, Lesson 3.7, Match My Function. So this is going to be an assignment that you will need to do on your computer, Chromebook, whatever you have. You can find a link to the Match My Function assignment on your Google Classroom. The page in the packet kind of just describes what we're going to do, but it's going to be an activity using a graphing calculator. There's going to be some matching, some writing equations using function notation, and I'm going to do just a couple of them with you and then leave the rest for you to do on your own. So I'm going to head to Google Classroom, find your Algebra 2 class, under classwork, find the Match My Function assignment, goes with lesson 3.7. And then you can click on the assignment here. It should bring you to the Desmos site where you should be using your ISD 14 account, and then it will let you do that. I have a student preview screen that I'm going to go through since I don't have access to the same stuff, but it should look like this when you get it loaded. So the first couple of challenges will be some transformations in function notation. So this first one here, you can kind of see this line in blue. That is our parent function y equals x, and our goal is to write an equation that'll transform to this black line here. And we're going to do it in terms of f of x, so it doesn't even matter what the parent function is. If I type f of x, in green it shows me what I'm graphing. And using our transformations, we can add to f of x, or subtract from f of x, or we can even multiply f of x, right? Negative to reflect. So think about all those transformations, and I can see that from this original graph here to get to this black one here, I can tell it just needs to go up 4 spaces. So I can do f of x, which was the original blue graph, plus 4, and then it slid that graph up to line up with the black one. So we're going to kind of do the same thing here. You're going to graph f of x, but then add some stuff, or subtract some stuff, or maybe dilate to try to make that graph match the black one. Okay. Same thing with the quadratics. You don't have to worry about the parent function. Write your equation in terms of f of x. We have a matching question here, so you should be able to drag and match up. You can drag and match the graph, or you can drag and match the equation, and you can move these around too if you need to be able to see. If they match up and you want to change your mind, if you drag the top thing, it keeps them together, but if you drag the bottom thing, it'll unmatch them. So maybe I want to switch it to this one, and you can kind of see highlights in blue. We know that it's going to attach. I can move it out of the way, or I can unattach it. Okay, and then one more thing would be writing equations for functions where you do need to know the parent function. So I'm going to pick this one. I do want you to do all of them. I'm just going to do one at random so that we have one to kind of go off of. So I'm going to go y equals, and I need to identify what kind of parent function that is. So if I did y equals x, doesn't look like a line, or y equals x squared, doesn't look like a parabola. I can do my vertical bars to give you my absolute value. Doesn't look like a V shape. So you can go back to the matching here if you need to see kind of what parent functions give you what shape, okay? So I know that this is the reciprocal, also known as the inverse function, 1 over x. So I can see the right shape, but I need to translate it. So I need to slide it, and it doesn't look like it's a vertical translation. It looks like it's a horizontal translation. So I need to slide this probably 4 units to the right. So I'm like, well, I need to do plus or minus, right? If I do minus 4, it didn't go 4 right, it went 4 down. I know that my horizontal translations need to be by the x. So if I want to go 4 right, maybe I do that. Oh, that's 4 left. Maybe I do that. There we go. As soon as we see the graph line up with the dotted lines, we know we have the equation. So please keep going, finish all 24 slides, And when you are done, it does save your progress automatically. So you don't have to worry about saving. As you go slide to slide, you see that it saves what you have in there. Okay? I think that's it for this video. Please let me know if you have any questions, and good luck on that activity.